Evening all, how are we doing? Like everything's slightly off kilter right now. What's going on? Oh, I don't know. Tuesday. How we doing? Everybody's doing well? The Last Caretaker got an update today. Oh, yeah. Slight rejigging of the plan, but only a small one, I hope. There's a whole bunch of stuff, and I don't know how much we'll jump into it. We'll see. Because some of it's interesting, some of it's less interesting. Oh. Take a look back at your most played games and milestones on Steam this year. Dollars of Donuts, the most played game, is going to be 76, but we'll see what else is after that. Steam replay. Go on, then let's see what you got for me. 29 games, 204 achievements, 89% played with keyboard and mouse, 11% with the controller. 76 is my most played game, but only up to a third of my playtime. It's interesting. Tainted Grail's the second one, and Baldur's Gate 3's third. Interesting. So how do I compare to most people? More achievements. Way more. Played way more games than most people. My longest gaming streak was 41 days, apparently, and most people's are closer to like 6. I game a lot, apparently. New, recent, and classic. So new games was 30% of my gaming. Recent was a large chunk, and classic was a small chunk, apparently. Not quite sure what definition that is. Lots of open world stuff, a bit of Souls-like, fair bit of vampire, a little bit of action adventure, and a little bit of survival horror, apparently. What else have we got? Apparently I played more Fallout 76 in March than any other time, with like June in second place. I did quite a bit in September, October as well, but didn't stream as much there. November dropped right off because, well, I had less need to play, and then December because we're only halfway through it, and it's got the least because we're halfway through it, and I've been away for 2 weeks. Only 2 achievements in 76. Interesting. 38 achievements in Tainted Grail, though. As Oblivion Remastered was a good chunk. Fallout 4 is in there as well. Interesting. Anyway. What's got going on here? Let's get rid of that. How are we doing, Wayne? Evening, Cal. How's it going? Alright, Tango. We're all doing good. Right, so library. Where are the patch notes? There we go. Here's the patch notes. So new locations and quests. Warehouse. Open for business. Not sure what the detail of that is. Let's have a look and see if I figure out where that is. New hangar, caves. Not sure what the detail of those are. Probably not going to explore that. Habitat nodes and secrets. Got some new items and modules, including a forklift and binoculars, telescope, night vision goggles, which are tied to a quest, I believe, and some other bits and pieces. Some new enhancements and achievements, and a whole load of bug fixes, which, you know. And 3 new quests, apparently. Although, to be honest, I don't really understand the whole quest side of things in this game either. They don't really pull you in the same way. Maybe I'm missing something that's probable, but yeah. Let's be fun. Let's get going. Go back to bed and get tea. Well, tempting idea, but not really viable. I'm dosed up on painkillers at the moment because, frankly, I think I've been stress clenching my jaw on this side, particularly when I'm asleep. And the upshot of it is that side of my face is really quite sore at the minute. Oh, well. Anyway. We'll survive. I did a couple of bits today, to be fair. I jumped into the game and it was weirdly loud. I'd knock the volume up a little bit. Just me. Yeah. I took a bit of a run up to Seed Vault Prometheus and grabbed another seed. Which, this is our completed human that we started last time. I grabbed another seed and it's up there, but I haven't got food to... I haven't got protein to make food for it, so I can't actually grow human number 3 right now. Turns out protein comes from seaweed, and I've either got to find that knocking around, or I've got to drag my net through the ocean and get it that way. So a couple of other good changes. We've got the anchors moved over this side. It used to be over there. And we've got a horn next to it, which is a toggle switch, which is really weird. And also a bit strange given that there's nothing to blow the horn out, but okay. There's the switches that were promised for the diesel engine and the electric engine. I'll turn the diesel engine off now. Still charging up my electric engine though, which completely ran out of juice on my trip to and from the Seed Vault. Also, the Seed Vault freaked out on me and I couldn't collect things, so that was a bit weird. So these symbols have changed. The underwater locations, which I don't know if I'm going to dive down to. We've got these, which are new. Central Warehouse Alpha. This was previously not open and apparently is now, and there's something that's unknown there that looks to be a warehouse as well. So I'd like to go south and hit these and see what's happening, and then maybe come back up here afterwards. We'll see how we do. I don't think I'll be diving beneath the waves. I don't think. We've also got some new things which are highlighted here. A charge injector, which doesn't look very interesting. Donk pallet and the Donk Lift 3200, which is the forklift. Sounds fun, but I don't know if I'm going to have a lot of use for it at the current juncture, to be honest. Echo horn, for which you can create ambient signals on. That's a bit weird. Can't see myself using that a lot. Binoculars, those are appealing. Mid-range scanning. Is there a telescope somewhere? Or night sight, which I need to complete a quest for. There was mention of a telescope, but maybe it's further back. See any signs of a telescope? Yeah, definitely don't see any signs of it. The binoculars I think I'd definitely like to have. Those would be useful, I think. Yeah, for now, I think that's probably enough. There's some other bits and pieces, but nothing massively exciting. I've unlocked the sniper rifle now. Bolt sniper. And an extender barrel, which presumably goes on all manner of things. That is particularly helpful. Optical sight, that's kind of appealing, but maybe not. Yeah. How are you, Brad? You right? So, let's see about building some binoculars, wherever they might be. Not seeing them. Probably needs to be on the fabricator, don't I? Or not. Either I'm blind or they haven't unlocked for some weird reason. Yep, it's there apparently, but I can't see it. So we might have a slight hiccup there that they're not going into the menu. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, new tool. Oh, wait, never mind. I don't have to craft it. It's just there. Okay. And I can equip it to something if I would like to. Probably. Place of the action bar, I guess. Bar. I'd like to add it to bar 5, I guess. Bar 4? Yeah, because action bar needs to be bigger. I can still equip that if I need to. Cool. Right. Now I don't recall putting any of these new locations on highlight on the map, but apparently they have done automatically, some of them. I'll turn that off because I don't really need that on there right now. So yeah, I think we're going to sail south to check these out, see what happens, while I wait for my net to catch me some seaweed. Also, here's another thing that I'm really happy about that they didn't have in the patch notes. It's cool. There's a gap in the back railing now, so you can actually just drop down and don't have to run all the way around when you want to go downstairs. Definitely a fan of that. So, I'd like a bit more battery, but I'm sure we'll be fine. Might help if I turn the electric engine on, mightn't it? Still shy of titanium, so can't build the things I'd want to. When we get underway, let me just check the comments on my video this evening, because people are understandably not very happy. It's not very funny. Yeah, whatever. So people not paying attention apparently. Oh hell no. Let's carefully steer around that mine there, because I definitely don't want to accidentally sink my boat. Not that that would happen, but still. Also, it seems to go slower now that the update's out. The engines seem to provide less power, although we have a little bit more information in the bottom right corner on terms of how much power I'm actually getting and things, and how fast I'm going, and total distance travelled, I think. Right, we're past it now. Swing over this way again. Change the font a little bit on the electro rifle as well to make it easier to read. There we go. Get that out of the way. See if we can see anything, shall we? The binoculars out. It's a tiny little platform. No idea what that is. There's the central warehouse that should now be open. I feel like we're probably going to get dicked over in there, but we'll see. Lazarus Complex is quite a cool building. How am I doing on... Yeah, the boat's looking fine. 700 meters, okay. Yeah, we are going slower. Only like 3 kilometers an hour slower, but it feels much slower than that. Also, the electric engine drains faster, or it seems like it drains the battery faster than it used to. Also, these don't seem to be doing anything right now, so we'll try and fix that in a minute. We are putting some energy out, just not very much. This one I'm kind of none too inclined towards fixing. Largely because it's not putting anything out apparently. Just because I really want to replace it with a more powerful one, given that everything is draining faster. Right. I think we're on track here. This location is, but I think we're about to catch up with it. Just as the sun goes down. I feel like the day-night cycles are not a particularly helpful. NDNS knows 7014. Yeah, I kind of get the reason for the day-night cycle being what it is, but it's also kind of unhelpful. Well, I don't get the reason at all, actually. I just think it's unhelpful. I'm on the wrong side, but I think in the water here might be a terribly bad idea, given that it's dark, isn't it? I'm going to risk it, but I'm going to save it first. Oh, Jesus, that scared me. But I got away with that. So it would seem. a rolly death machine somewhere. Where, but somewhere. Ah, up there. I could destroy that. I don't know if there's a lot of advantage. Charge my rifle a minute. Nice. Didn't seem to be able to get me before, but it did for a second there. Right, only needed one more shot after all that. Looks like we're charging a bit better. And I can't get in the water. Wonderful. I mean, I can, but I'll probably be dead before I make it to the boat. Unless I'm able to make a really good jump off the top of there, perhaps, which might work. So I don't think this is a very good idea for me to try and jump this, is it? But on the other hand, I don't really want to stay here all night, so I got away with it. That went well. Surprisingly well, really. One thing they haven't fixed is this defaulting to equalise when you plug it into yourself. So unless there's something under the water there, which is possible, I don't really know what the deal with these new spots is. I probably am just missing something, but I don't know what. So I need to charge up way more. How's this looking? No, we've got a bit of seaweed. Nice. I wonder. Bloody can and all. So I kind of wanted to run that along the ceiling there. Bit of a spur of the moment idea, but I'm also disconnecting it from that end because it's neat and tidy on this one, so. That way, it's a bit less tatty, isn't it? Not a lot less tatty, but it's a bit less of a hassle. It's a bit better. Maybe we should run that one across the ceiling as well. That's fine for now. Okay. So I was going to drop some things in here, wasn't I? While that's doing its thing, let's go and quick look, see if there's anything beneath the waves. That blood... Oh, Jesus Christ, that scared the crap out of me when I popped out of the water. But there's nothing down there anyway. Unexpected bloop. And I have a small heart attack. Oh, cool. Beneath that, more titanium than I currently have. Not terribly surprising. I don't actually have that much iron on me, really. I probably do need a bit more than that. Oh, fine. It does need to be in here. See, this is coming out bio seaweed, and it should recycling output, protein, and carbohydrate. Now, I put it in the recycler. All I get out the other end is the same thing I put in. It's really not very helpful. Chuck it in here for now, anyway. So I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Head in, Daisy May, right? Although they have changed it so you can grow stuff now, but I just don't have the means to do that. Right, so let's push on towards this spot. Central Warehouse Alpha. See if we can have a poke around inside. Hopefully we'll get slightly less screwed over than we did the first time we came here. Also, annoyingly, when you're in pilot mode for the boat, controls whip around like crazy and there's no adjustment to reduce the sensitivity of it. There's no slider for that. For ADS and for looking around in general, yeah, but not when you're in control of the boat. It's very annoying. I mean, I like to be able to look all the way around me, that's great, but I wish it wasn't quite so whippy. I have my sensitivity way down anyway, so it's kind of silly that it is. Leave that one there. A few unhelpful observations as usual. Oh, got a load of mines out that side. Let's come around this side. There should be fewer this side. I think I destroyed them. It's Subnautica 2. Oh, nice days, mate. Subnautica 2, do you mean the... what's it? Frozen one. I forget what it's called. The Subnautica 2 is the one that's currently not out, isn't it? And that they're in major disputes over between publisher and former studio founders that they fired and so on. Lots of shitty behaviour going on over there, apparently. But I wholeheartedly believe the former studio heads when they said the big multinational corporation didn't want to shell out hundreds of millions in bonuses and was looking for any excuse to avoid it.
This place feels different. Too many docks, but too much infrastructure for a single outpost. It's a hub. One spoke of something much larger. Let's find out how far this network reaches.
Well then. I think I'll actually go around the back there because it was safer last time. And also, I'll probably have an easier time parking there given that I've overshot. There's all that gunk on the side here. Below Zero, that's the one. Vaguely remember seeing it. They don't have a particularly helpful set of names for their games, really, do they? Below Zero, the second game that's not actually Subnautica 2. Pretty weird. This boat has the turning circle of a boat. I'm not sure if it's changed in some way with this update or not, or it's just because I've had time off, but I don't seem to be able to gauge the turning circles anymore. Could just be me being shit at it, but I do feel like something's changed. Concept of this game, you are a robot left behind by humanity after they left the doomed Earth, and your job is to grow new humans to load into a rocket and send to the space stations, from the sound of things, that humanity are currently occupying over the planet in order to perpetuate the human race in general. We're making test tube babies and shooting them into space, basically. Best place to dock, really, but... drag that mooring cable over here a little bit, and then hopefully... Bloody button is too close to the wheel now. Needs to be further over. These are fine because there's space. But you try and hit that and you end up piloting the boat instead of controlling the anchor. It's not the end of the world, but it's faintly irritating, as I've just discovered. Right, so this place is the start of something bigger and is now open, allegedly. Definitely re-kitted this place. I'm pretty sure I strip mined it last time I was here. Ooh, I saw a door. That did not go the way I wanted it to. It's not a door, it's a basketball court. Okay, never mind. Must have managed to get an early dinner. So it did look like I could climb up that way. I don't think I want to do that right now. It is possible that not only is this place accessible now, but it might be occupied by angry robots again. We need to find a way to power the place first. There's the door I need. Let's get these guys so they don't continue to hassle me. Yeah, we didn't save. Well, first, a new thing on the atomic shop. I meant to have a look today, but I didn't get around to it, one thing and another. It does annoy me that these things are always so bloody far from the connector there. I'm apparently easily annoyed at the moment. United States survival dollar. Becomes fabric. Stuck in your outhouse. Charge injector, I don't see myself using. Yeah, charge injector. Injects converted power into your systems, trading electricity for vitality. So, okay, I understand that. Increase your health in a pinch at the cost of your electricity. Excuse me. Decided on my new policy, I think. We're humanly possible. Cables along the roof. Look at you. What does this need? Solar cell, connector ports, logic chip, magnetic coil, elephant. Magnetic coil and solar cells I want to check. There's the solar cells. I think that's going to end up being preferable. Cool. Another one of those. Now I need... all of that stuff. Sufficient time for the sun to go down, and me to not be able to power anything anyway. Joy. Well, first 3, but yeah, that rings a bell. Huge bit of tiny room at the top, 2 tiny rooms at the bottom. Weird. How big is this game? Decent sized area so far. Not huge, but it takes a while to get from one end to the other. And if you're trying to speed it up by using your engines at full power, it's going to use a lot of fuel. So you can set yourself up to have plenty of fuel, but you have to get to like level 20 before you can do that, because there's certain things you need to produce in order to be able to make the top tier of fuel and stuff. To be able to make fuel out of oil anyway. You've just had a huge update today, or fairly large update. Adding forklift trucks and a few other bits and pieces in. Including this place, which was already here, but was sealed off. Couldn't get inside it. Now, getting inside it is at least a possibility. So we're having a shufty round. Well, once I've got this going, actually, I'll run back to the ship and see if I've got any more seaweed available. Because I need to produce protein, and apparently that's the way to do it, apparently. Or it was. I don't know if this update's moved the goalposts on that. I don't think it has. But yeah, without protein, I can't grow my third human that I want to grow, because you can shoot 3 test tube babies into space at a time on each rocket. So I wanted to produce 3 to do that with. There is a bit of an end game loop with that, like create humans, launch them into space, but there's also kind of a limitation into how much humans you can make at the moment, given that you need human seeds for that. Let's not think about that too much. And there's only so many in the game at the moment. But they've added other secondary quests as well, which you can kind of find. It's a bit of a environmental storytelling type deal, kind of. Oh dear, no. No, just the one ship at the moment, although customization for it is coming. We've just modified it, actually, for this update. Just a little convenience, quality of life change, but... yeah, customization will be coming in a future update. Only entered into early access last month, this game, so... well, 6 weeks ago, maybe. Right, apparently I need connector ports. And I have not fabric for it, because the universe hates me and is cruel and unkind. Leeches. Yeah, not too bad, thanks, Al. Not too shabby. Oh, good. Got some goodies there. Fabric supplies are not excessive right now. There eventually. Right, how are we looking? I'd like to split. Is there anything else I want to put in there? No. No, there is not. Once again, for some reason, my seaweed is not in fact producing protein. I do not understand why. It is very strange. Not as much. Playing a blue game with the edition, presumably on PC if you're looking for controller support. I would have thought it already had it though. You're playing the original version of it rather than the remastered. I'm pretty sure the remastered one has controller support. Right, so now I need to make a couple of connector ports apparently. Your deaths bring me great joy, you leechy buggers. Very strange. I'm not surprised there's a mod for it, to be honest. Catching up on Fallout, ain't you? The show, I'm guessing. Because apparently we now have to specify. You lot should be dead. Come forth and meet your maker like the trolls you are. They're off. You're not tough, you're not scary, you're just mildly annoying. Small inconvenience. Alright. Still doesn't look like it's shipping much power in, but... Implication being direct sunlight only, and it's kind of annoying. Makes me wish I'd rigged them up over here somewhere. On a longer cable. We'll get there. Right. Now, I don't think I can climb to the upper levels of these right now. Oh, there's a ladder over there. Maybe I can. They're off. So if I regret my decision in a minute, won't we? Game, TV series, board game, tabletop RPG, could be any of the above really. Get all the way up to the top there. Not sure I want to, but I could. See a whole lot of advantage to being up here other than, oh look, here's some nasty beasties. Yet. Evening, Grey. The grenades could jump into the ocean from up here. It's a very long way down, though. So taking foolish risks seems unwise. At the same time, though, there's such a thing as an alternative. Seems a ladder to get me up to that one as well. Didn't see an entrance there, but I guess there must be one. Yeah, it's not a bad looking game. Not life changing, but it's alright. A lot of physics to it. It's running, incidentally, more smoothly than it was yesterday. It has its moments, but they're steadily improving that. New game, early access, small studio, etc. Does need a little bit of work to get to really run smoothly, but they are making progress. thing doesn't seem to be able to do a great deal of damage to me right now. Although I can't seem to hit it because it keeps dodging my very, very slow-moving electric projectile. It's definitely not going to do much to me now, is it? I don't feel that bad, was it? Yeah, I was reading something recently. It was talking about Borderlands having peaked with Borderlands 2 and gone downhill again since. I've got Borderlands 3. I haven't picked up 4 though. Looks like we've got power, which is nice. And we've got beasties inside there from what I can hear. Rolling death. Can't unlock that yet. I do see a way to get potentially onto the roof though, so I don't know if I'll need to do that or not. But first we're going to get ourselves that's up and ready to go again. Thank you. Okay. Fine for right now. Powering up. Good gunplay, class mechanics, but that day of the sword department. Fair enough. I'll give it a go at some point. I've got it. After the rifle. But yeah, haven't got around to it yet. New games I'm looking forward to playing. Celeste's big one that springs to mind at the moment. Celeste 2. Exodus. The Expanse, now I can't get that one done. Keep an eye out for Warhammer Dark Heresy as well, because Hellcat do good work in general. What else is there? There are some other bits that are escaping my mind at the minute. A couple of things have come out that I'd like to play already, but just don't really have the horsepower on this PC, unfortunately. Stalker 2 is a big one. That dropped my frame rate quite a bit, not terribly surprisingly. I think that's supposed to work like that. stranded angel there, as long as it doesn't come for me. Not mind too much. Ooh, slightly done in by the laser beam there. Got it. Break, you little bugger. Thank you. Alright. So shit on the floor down there now. High-tech scraps. Definitely need some of that. Checking eBay. Not done a lot of Etsy shopping, do a bit of eBay on occasion. I often end up finding stuff that's cheaper elsewhere, to be honest. eBay, I feel like I don't find the deals I'm looking for. I guess is the way I'd put it. Are there checkpoints? It has autosave, and you can set that up according to your preferences. I can't get rid of some of this junk I'm carrying around. But I do save it, it's just a weird mechanic. But you have to use a machine to save the game, other than being able to do it just anywhere you like. A lot of them, most locations have a save point in them. This one does as well. But your boat also has one, which is where I tend to save. Just like looking on eBay. Yeah, that's fair enough. So that is a save point, which I will use in a minute. First, I'm going to recharge myself. Producing a bit of extra diesel. It's the healing station. Let's dial up tone. And that is the backup station, which is how we save it. That's how I do it quickly, and I can also do a hard save as well. Fine for now. Let's do its thing. That's powering up. Nice. It's now drawing from storage, which it wasn't doing before. The fabricator, by the way. Quite happy about. Boost our diesel engine efficiency. Start boosting our electric engine efficiency as well. Nice. I've been wanting to do that for a while, but I didn't have enough titanium to get me over the line. Still don't, apparently. It's alloy mesh. What's that look like? Yep, still need 2 more titanium before I can get anywhere. Alright. Now then. Plenty of light in here, that's fine. So start on this side, shall we? Or not, doesn't look like I can get in there. Let's be away. Allegedly not enough power over this side. Some power, but not getting enough over there. Not sure why or how or what I'm supposed to do about that. Let's investigate. It's a bit annoying that the hand scrapper is not actually producing workable materials, though. It was designed that way, but still. It's a bit annoying. Okay. Small lift. Oh, there's a door back there. Okay. Investigate that in just a moment. Ah, not unhappy to find those. That's fuel for food for growing humans. I could definitely do with more of. Shield projector, huh? Spends an inordinate amount of time over encumbered at the moment. So it's picking up a load more stuff. I don't want to explore down here when I'm over encumbered, but not going to be walking very far before long, but the door here. Generally, I would say that's about all the printer is good for. Scrap. But I mean, who the hell prints anything these days? It's a fabricator. Let's see a recycler. Over encumbered, am I? Very. I'll come back for some of that stuff. No, actually, I'm probably going to drop some of the stuff I've got and come back for that later too. Anything large and obvious? It really didn't help as much as I was hoping it would. Right. So I should be able to get back and off what I've got, and I'll get rid of the rest in a minute. Supposed to be more story in here, but I don't know. The way the story is delivered is not really my bag. There's stuff up top there, but I don't know if I can get up there. There's a staircase in there. That might be the way to get in. I have thoughts. I don't know, finding notes all over the place, just, it's kind of a drag to me. Just I realised the same way 76 did it at first, and other games do as well. Survival games especially, but I I just kind of get sick of doing things that way. Too easy to miss. Not really entertaining enough. Comes out feeling like work rather than fun. Which it does to me anyway. Cool. So I need more titanium that I have not got, but it's not quite working the way I would want to see it work, I'll admit. Still seeing a lot of titanium there either. Scars there wasn't. Right. Yeah. Supposed to be much space here. Not much. Better. Quite so hideously encumbered now. Right. And on we go again. Stop by the roof. No, we're going to get the last batch of stuff. No, actually, I will try and stop by the roof this time, and then we'll get the last batch of stuff in a minute, because it's daylight, and I want to go on the roof while I can see what I'm doing. So I want to try for the roof while I can see what I'm doing. Up you go. There we go. There. You call it neat, but hey, it worked. Sod off. Well, good news is I made it to the roof. Bad news is it's of absolutely no help to me. As far as I can tell, anyway. Horrible beasties. Right, well, it did look like there might be a way to get into the control room from up here, but the reality seems to be not so much, so... I might be missing something, but... Oof! Not what I had in mind, but hey, I'm not dead, so... I'll take it. Getting up there is the plan. So it looks like the way to do that is I can repair this thing and I can drive it. It requires petrol. Apparently CO2 comes out the back of it, which makes sense. Well, it's contextually defies the setup of this game anyway. Excuse me. There's the ladder. Okay, right. So I learnt the thing. The 4 things in fact. Lots of junk, and I can no longer move properly. Not sure why there's a fabricator down here exactly. That's a giant scrapping machine. It's a giant recycler. You pour stuff in from the top and it recycles en masse and drops into the room below. I see. Kind of. A little bamboozled as to how it's meant to work, but... more power and control from up there from the look of it, and then you drop stuff through this hatch here. Which I don't have power right now. I'm just going to crawl back to the... So I was going to crawl back to the ship, but I don't know if I can repair this thing or not. Controls might be a bit problematic there. It doesn't have any fuel in it. Yes. I would rather be in... better form of first person than this. Well, I'm going to paddle that and conclude that I'm not a big fan already. So the wheels do look a little bit busted on the thing, and I don't really know why. Considering I repaired it, you think they'd be in better nick. Apparently I go up with it. Not really impressed, I must admit. Maybe because it's busted and I would need to craft my own, but yeah, my first impression there is not spectacularly my cup of tea. Free demo on Steam for this game? I did not know. So I know it's in early access, but Channel 37 were kind enough to hook me up with the code, so I didn't check that. Get back there eventually. Certainly is, yeah. 11.3 gig. Doesn't sound like the full game, I don't think, but I don't recall how big it was. I don't think it was horrifically huge, though. Oh, can't remember. It's been a while. Rolling on. I was just remembering our little water skiing attempt in a previous episode. That was quite fun. Okay for now. Really? I need more titanium. While we're here. Not quite the way I was hoping it would go, but it was funny nonetheless. Pull up again. Can I explain what I'm doing? I'm basically just harvesting raw materials at the moment. Oh yeah, they've changed the you can label things if you want to store things with more efficiency than I currently am doing. Probably on the page down customize option. Yeah, you can name your containers. Yeah. But I want to gather titanium so I can finish what I'm building in here and upgrade my engine power output. And I want to figure out what the hell's going on at this location in general, which I have no idea other than that. I'm trying to figure out how to get into the... well, I think I figured out how to get into the control room. And then we'll find out what's going on in this location. Let's get a bit more juice. Rifle needs a bit more juice as well. Into the warehouse and discover what secrets it hides. That's the plan. Other than that, I also want to produce protein, which I'm not having much luck on at the moment. I want to get in here. I think I know how. I think. It looks like this place has a giant recycler in the middle of it. I can drop stuff in just straight into this and it'll fall out the bottom recycled. But I don't know. And there's a ladder there that I need to get to, but I'm going to have to try and figure out how. Really how you're supposed to use a forklift. But my idea is as follows. Yeah, this thing's definitely not working very well because it's got no wheels. They're like Mickey and Snatch. What do I want with a forklift? It's got no fucking wheels. Pretty sure if it wasn't busted, it would drive a bit better than this. Okay, so let's go ahead and conclude that it's alive! It's alive! And it's after me! You're not 100% sure like as a cyberpunk? Yeah. I think it might be broken. Possibly possessed. Come on, save the clip. Fine, screw you, I'll do it that way. I did just want to build a ladder, but not much for that idea, eh? Boxy ladder. Yeah, let's save myself some hassle. I've got some ideas. Quite what I had in mind, but there we go. Can I get up there from there? Not quite, but we're nearly there. 64 on the scoreboard, bloody hell. So 54 more than I am at. Something like that. I didn't even manage to finish the second week's set of challenges. Right, we're up. Yeah, it's barely worth taking the time for, is it? Right. Wasn't bad. See if this actually gets me where I want to be, or if this effort comes to naught. Lost track of it. Have I ended up on the wrong screen somehow? I have, haven't I? You know, how did that happen? Fat fingers, I guess. Unless there's a weird crossover going on. No, shouldn't be a weird crossover going on. Probably just fat fingers. Bloody things. Should be sorted now. Ooh. A lot of decent scrap in here. I was kind of hoping this might control a scrapping machine downstairs, but oh, no power. Can have power apparently. I'll see what happens in a minute. Oh, apparently I have no power either. Excuse me. I have lots of notifications. Any of them interesting? Some of them. Some of them. Some good stuff out of that. Like an angel. Sounds like an emo song to me. Made it in here and there's lots of stuff. Doesn't seem to be a hugely productive accomplishment, though. Right. Let's open this door now. Save myself a bit of a walk. Hopefully crawl our way back to the ship, get rid of all the stuff, and thus far I've found out what secret it hides. I don't know how to activate the secret it hides, though. That's my problem. Ship's bucking away there, and me anyway, Jenny's is on fire. Fix that on the way past. Oh, cool. What's titanium in there? Wonderful. Right. That's cool. Anything else here that's good? Not really. Where's the engine thing? Logic chip. So it's power cores that I need to make. And here's... yeah, just power cores that I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and presumably a 6th one, actually. No, 5. I do need 5, so that's fine. The power cores, whatever they look like, need... titanium that I haven't got. Yeah. Lots of other stuff, though. Early start for Christmas. Nice. Have a good one, Daisy. Take care. Well, probably enough. Otherwise, I think that's probably fine. Right. Health and electricity, and we'll have another rummage around, see if we can't figure out what the hell's going on with that scrapping machine that I clocked. How to turn it on. Oh, you charged me rifle while I think about it as well, don't I? Otherwise I could wind up in a spot of bother with no defensive options. Video's ticking along nicely. Ooh, lots of comments, but they're not happy. Weird random comments. Looks like the Fallout 4 patch may have broken more than it fixed as usual. Nope. And if alright. There's a plastic one there. I'm okay with plastic for now. Plastic fabric I can always use more of. Titanium. I don't really think so. So it's down there, and I've got to figure out how to get power to it. There's also those things in the middle and stuff. So. A lot of lighting up here or over this back side, so... Several questions remain. Ooh, can I make that jump's the big question. Oh, skin off my teeth I can, yeah. The question is it going to help me any? Making this jump's going to be Oh, Lord. I did not. And that did not feel good either. Where the fuck did you lot come from? I don't know. I don't want to know since they go back there. Possibly all my electric, that did. This thing's still going like a crazy thing. So I'll open that one, hadn't I? I don't see any way to power up this side. Except that there isn't enough power or isn't any coming in, but I don't really see any way to connect power to on this side. Again, no power in here either, even though I turn the lights on. No sign of anywhere to connect power. Pain in my hand then. I should think it was because I was gaming too much, but it won't be because I haven't really been. I had already opened that door. Apparently not. I'll nip around the outside. Yeah, not enough juice over here either. Just at this general end. No sign as to where the actual... controls are, or where I need to connect power to. Nothing on the roof, nothing down here. No controls for... So I can jump to there, but I can't make the jump there. Well, I might be able to, but I'll probably end up dying if I fuck it up. Seems like I need power somewhere. It's something about these needing power as well. They don't seem to control anything anyway, they just seem to be scrappable. I'm a bit stumped. Maybe there is somewhere around the back that has source of power that I'm missing, or somewhere I can connect power to. I don't see anywhere at the moment. It is an issue. Power here. I can get up here, but it ends up in a dead end anyway, so why would I want to? Why would it end in a dead end? It's just weird. quite. There we go, got one, and it registered it. Ah. Different colours for different teams, I see. There we go. How long it'll take before it clears off, but there you go. Not that long. There's another one. Oh, I'm out of juice. MJ, thank you for the sub. Juiced up. Catch later, Cal. Come all the way over here to a complete dead end with nothing in it. A few bits I could maybe scrap if I'm bothered in a bit, but... Again, I can get to the roof, but there's no upside to it. The day-night cycle is once again an inconvenience. Do not see a reason to be up here. Dark, stormy night. If there was any kind of reason for being up here, I'd feel slightly better, but... So they're producing more power than I'm using in the day, which is good. It means at night the battery can power everything. I can nab a bit of juice while I'm here. I could try and have a look up top there, but I don't think there's a lot of reason. Still no power at the back. Get him, man. Oh, shit. Lot of angry robots in there. Ooh. Worth it. Lots of plastic and fabric in that. A bit of plastic and some fabric anyway. Once again, for no apparent reason, I'm over encumbered. Plastic in there as well. Well, I have no idea why I've got no power at this end, but... there's no power, there's nowhere to connect power to. Oh no, I'm mystified. Somehow I need to power this. Maybe I just need to turn this on and I just didn't see it. Well, I've got that turned on. Don't fall in. I have somewhat mixed feelings right now about the fact it took me so long to figure that out. Still don't know why there's no lights at the back though. I feel like there should be. Nope, no dice. Bullseye. Bullseye. So if this ain't the secret of the warehouse, I don't know what is. So apparently it still claims I haven't discovered what secrets the warehouse hides, so... blowed if I know at this point. Let's see if I can't drive our possessed forklift into that particular gaping maw. Doesn't seem like that's going to be a thing, is it? Oh no, I'm going down! I'm in trouble! The forklift went in and I went in with it, which I knew was going to happen. Oh, don't know how I survived that. Blooming miracle, that was. Ah, my legs, I got the legs left. Woo, look at that. So my next question is, I want to get something like this and throw it up into the teeth. No. Doesn't work the other way. Interesting. Not the first time I've been legless. No, definitely not. Still want to know why I got no lights at the back here. I feel like turning those on might be key to finishing the quest here, but a flesh wound, also a bone wound, and various other things. It's oddly satisfying throwing stuff in there. I don't know why, but it is. Try and crawl back to the boat and get rid of this massive pile of crap that I've acquired. Another forklift over there. That one looks like it's got wheels. There's a little entrance down there. It doesn't go anywhere particularly interesting though. I tend not to. Well, it took a long time to figure out what the hell was going on here, but I think we more or less did. Although it suggests that I have not finished searching the warehouse and finding what secrets it hides. So, I got the impression there's supposed to be some kind of quest here, but I didn't get much of a start. I don't seem to have much of a finish of one either. We should have much scrap. I'll have a bit of scrap now. When I've done that. What else we got? Another full box. More shit than I know what to do with. Omega-3 and fat. Wonderful. Not particularly helpful. Nothing particularly interesting there either. There's a bit of titanium. Still need a bit more though. Still need a lot more. The legs seem to have survived fairly well on the whole, given that they went for a dip in the recycler. Why am I still marked down as being horrifically over-encumbered? I don't know. A few things that are quite heavy there. 46 kilos seems excessive. Enough to do on it for now. Whatever secrets this place is supposed to hide, it is hanging on to them for dear life. Red Big Man, thank you for the sub. Welcome on in. Something about the daily grind, I think. I'm hoping some of these might have titanium in them. All these broken bots. Did not go through the door in the way I was hoping it would. I did that. Oh, 1 out of 3. It's crawling around for the sake of maybe on resources is a bit of a drag. Got plenty of resources, just not the ones I need, and I can't be sure as to whether or not I will get the ones I need because they're sort of low drop rate ones, because of course they are. It does get a tiny bit frustrating, this sort of thing. I'm saying working towards a goal is all well and good. When it feels like a grind, you're on the wrong side of the line, and we're getting fiendish close to the line there. Love the concept though. It's a very different take on survival and crafting this game. Frame and screen, wasn't it? The idea is to move a few things out of here that I don't really need into there. Ammo and weapons and a few things like that. So the whole thing's a bit more consistent. I think. Yeah, that's a bit more consistent. Oh, fuck off. Full already. Yeah, but I can't put a large one up there, so I put a smaller one up there because it's actually got room to go on the bloody shelf. And when I do, it fills up too fast. Storage. It's always a problem in games like this. It's always a bit of a pain to organise as well. The fact that your boat rocks and things don't, and the stuff that you place at trying to place to build, the ghosts of the objects don't follow the rock of the boat is a bit annoying, because then you wind up with things cockeyed like that. What can you do? Can't stack these either. I think you might... I've seen people stack them somehow, but I don't seem to be able to do it, so... I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'm missing something. Right. To get rid of some of that. Don't really have anywhere to stuff it, do I? Let's go again. Ooh, got a little bit of success there. Vaguely. It's only more titanium, but something happened. Catch you later now. Have a good night. Absolutely no idea where that ended up. Oh, I did go in the hole. I'm sure I had done that. Maybe it will. Number 3, it went around the corner. I don't really know where it ended up. It could have gone literally anywhere. Oh, there it is. Forklift's an interesting addition, but not a particularly useful one, I gotta say. Still want to know why there's no power on this side. I've got a lift there. Still no lights. This does not make a lot of sense. A bloody switch for the lights around here. It should just be on, so far as I can tell. They're not. Which makes me wonder if it's bugged. Or if I'm missing something. I don't know. My patience for investigating the secrets of this warehouse are running out rapidly. Go back that way, I think. Stumped. Absolutely stumped, Tam. Yeah, not surprised that didn't survive the drop. Just lobbed an LCD monitor from a great height onto a concrete floor. There we go, that one recycled. There's a point in having the lights on in there now, is there? Oh, shite. And maybe other things. Nearly out of juice as well. It was all charged up. Not sure why I'm not. I'll have a look at the top of the other crane, I think, and I will probably call it there. Because whatever the secrets are here, I'm not really getting much out of trying to figure it out right now. Apart from annoyance. Trying to remember which controls I need there. Keep up with it, which it turns out I can't do. Brain is not good at that, apparently. Am I seriously draining for some reason that I don't understand? I feel like my electricity is just running down at a crazy rate. I'd assume it was because I'm over encumbered. Well, firstly, I'm not over encumbered. Secondly, I'm stuffed because I can't fucking store anything anyway. Without creating a shitload more stuff that I can't. I've got the space for. These tables are actually more of an annoyance than a help, really. You know what? We're gonna go old school. Yeah, that'll do for now. Quick save. And see what we can find at the top of that scaffold. So I'm not having much luck with anything else. Oh, there's the stairs. A few bits worth scrapping, maybe. Yeah. Nice. Oh, bloody crowd of them over there. Not anymore. Zap, and they vanished like they were never there. You can see a respectable distance from this high up. All the way to the Lazarus complex. Don't think I can quite see Exodus Station from here. 6.5 kilometers might be a little too far. See a bunch of the mines that are out at sea down there, though. We're taking a few pot shots at them from up here. Well, I've got a nice clear shot. It's underwhelming. Much easier from a standing still platform. It's not shaking around underneath me. I kind of thought I was going to go through that for a second. Get them all? Douche. Kind of wondering if I could take a shortcut there, but I've just got visions of myself falling to my death. I'm not going to. Probably could have done. I think we've got enough regrets for one day. A couple more out there, but... Really? Charge while we have a minute. So yeah, not sure what other secrets this place may or may not be hiding, but I'm about done looking, to be honest. Nope, didn't make it. That's a couple of things there that went in that should have been processed that weren't. Oh well. If I know. Do not know what's going on there. Not sure if bug or just me being dumb. We'll crawl our way back to the boat. I think we'll head back to the Lazarus complex on after that. And that should be a sensible point to call it. Hopefully I'll be able to put some protein together for our little human that we're trying to grow. Like, there are supposed to be other quests and places to explore, caves and things like that, but I'm not feeling massively motivated, to be honest, on that point. It's probably enough stuff for me, isn't it? Hey. Not the fastest pace of games, but that's fine. Not everything has to be breakneck speed all the time. Curious to see what they'll go for with boat customization, what you'll be able to do with it. I mean, changing the paint job's the simplest, most obvious thing, but I wonder just how much variation they'll let us have. Making it a full-on base building thing with your boat does seem... it might be a big ask. Yeah, I enjoy appreciating the detail as well. Seeing where devs have put their focus and time and things. Now, the old heap of shit. Still need 3 more boosters, which means 9 more titanium. For now, ticking over. Yeah, not sure what I'm missing, if anything. Presumably something, because otherwise the quest would have updated, but... yeah, past the point of my patience, anyway. Still a bit concerned as to why I can't create protein at the moment. I should be able to. I've got the right resources for it. The right equipment for it, but it's not working. Off we go. Got a tea party with a bunch of fresh corpses wearing party hats in Billing Springs, and a note left by Giggles the Clown. I think I know where that was, actually. Over by Starlight Driving. Yeah, grisly spot. Got enough breeze going on at the moment. I'm actually increasing my energy. More titanium, I thought it might be. Just thinking about whether or not I can upgrade my turbines, but not without more titanium. Lots more titanium. And I'm just not getting it in the quantities that I need. Let's do a little bit of housekeeping whilst I'm looking at this. Yep. Nonsense. Some weird ramblings going on there. Nothing problematic. Let's remove that one as it's nonsense. Bad kind of nonsense. There's a lot of nonsense coming through, but that's the problematic kind. And it's just abusive. Wonderful. Right. Housekeeping complete whilst I wait for the boat to cruise along. I knew my video on the Fallout 4 patch was going to do alright today, but also knew the price it was going to come with, which was extreme levels of salt in the comments section. Let's get out of here before Sharky gets bitey on me. Supposedly, the boat could potentially go 3 times the speed, 60 kilometers an hour at the top, and I've only ever got it up to 40 before. But I would need both engines running all fully maxed out with boosters, I think, to do that. Most of the way to having the boosters maxed out, I need like 3 more, I think. But I'm not running both of them at once. Hopefully, once I've got all the electric ones boosted out, I should go at least, like, just shy of half speed, shouldn't I? I'm not far off it actually at the moment. We're coming in nice and close to the quay this time. Without a crash. Balls. Should have made that jump. Should have made that jump, but I didn't. Spare that. Yeah, that's probably about right, I think. So some mooring cable pulls us in a bit further. Stick the seagoing equivalent of the handbrake on. For our next trick, you know, the net fills up faster when you're moving, but it does fill up when you're not, which is interesting. Makes sense. Well, the filling up faster when you're moving makes sense anyway. That can come out, can come out, can come out. So can all of these. Ooh. Sake of resembling tidiness, if nothing else. Kind of giving up on tidiness, to be fair. You wonder whether or not I dropped stuff I didn't want to then. There's only one way I'm going to find out, and that would pick it all back up again though, wouldn't it? Pocket. Big old heap of shit. I've updated this game. We've been checking out Central Warehouse Alpha and Spot along the way as well. There wasn't much going on at the Spot along the way. I feel like I'm missing something huge because I'm adding all this stuff in and I don't seem to be getting anything remotely approaching what I would expect out of it. How could that possibly be missing power? It should have plenty of power. This is very confusing. Yep, we've got plenty of power. It's not getting power because it's dead for some reason, which it shouldn't be because everything's wired up. I'm confused. It's all full. Wonderful. So, I'm not sure what went wrong, but something did. It's only protein, which I should get putting this in here. What I'm getting is the finger, apparently. That is supposed to produce protein when I do that, but it's not doing. That's a little bit better. Not much, but a bit. So yeah, I guess I'll just go fuck myself. Bioorganic. Produces protein when you recycle it. What am I getting out of it? Bio-seaweed, rather. Exactly the same thing I put in. It's not recycling at all. Again, so I guess it can only be bugged at the minute. Which means there's no point in going and getting another human seed. I've only got like 2 left anyway. Because I can't produce food for it anyway. Apparently. I'll do some Googling later, I think. See if I can figure out what's going on. I'm a bit peeved by that. Yeah, I don't know if I'm just not getting it or what, but yeah. Discover what secrets the warehouse hides. Well, we went in there and we discovered a massive recycler built into the floor. Apparently wasn't it. So whatever other secret it had, fuck knows. I went right through the place and couldn't find a damn thing, so I assume it's nothing. There's supposed to be something at the habitat node over here, so we could have a look at that maybe next time. We had a look at NDNS node down here, and there are other ones around. I might actually be able to access areas of this that I couldn't previously. Then we've got these underwater locations, which I could dive down to have a look at, but I just don't feel inclined to try and find out what's down there. It's supposed to be caves and things like that, but I don't know. I just don't find a great deal of motivation in looking, really. Might have a poke around that next time, maybe. I'll do a bit of Googling and see if I can find out what's going on with this protein thing. And we'll make a decision, I guess, because right now... yeah, maybe see if there's anything there, and then go and launch this rocket with only 2 humans on board. I'd like to have a full complement of 3, but if I can't... New scrapper. There's a new composting thing, which is at like level... I don't know. I don't care, really. I'm not really that interested in finding out more about it, to be honest. I'm running out of... desire to engage. Yeah, soil forge produces food materials from bio, which is not bad. Oh, might work better. Might be better. Saves me screwing around, but just chucking it in the recycler should produce the thing I need, and it's not doing. Which may be that it's changed, and I'm supposed to use this, I suppose. Maybe that's it. Let's try that. My willingness to engage is dropping off the face of the earth, to be honest. Which is not a great sign. Where would be the best place to put this? Probably over here, wouldn't it? That's there. Where is it? So, I need connector ports, alloy frame, compression pump, and cooling radiator. Cool. It's going to ask me for water as well, though. I'm going to be annoyed. Probably is, isn't it? It's not the end of the world. How would I do this? I'd run another line off here, wouldn't I? It's not too bad. Do I have any water cables in here? Yes, I do. Water cables. Also known as hose. Sorry, kitty cat, am I disturbing you there? Ears are flicking away. Build faster! Watching this fucking timer is not fun. It's annoying. If I don't need it, I'll need bother. Yep, electricity and water in. Thought it might. Figured as soon as it said, oh, you need to... two connector ports, that it was going to be something like that. And we've not got enough ooze. Cool. I could run power off either of these, couldn't I? Let's do it here. Slightly tidier. There we are. Not much tidier, but slightly tidier. Right. Well, it's switched on. I guess it's just turning water when it gets it. It's actually able to pull water. It should be able to pull water. Yep, should be able to pull water. Right, okay, it was just not activating for some weird reason. Alright. Let's grab the small one, please. One doesn't wish to be an asshole. What the fuck is that? Just gobbing out fucking... Well, he's gobbing out protein, so that's at least something. Well, it seems to work better than my previous effort anyway, so... I guess they've just moved the way you craft protein onto this thing instead. Just... irritating, but... is what it is. I need some kind of trough, because just spitting it out the back like this is not great. I don't like that. Like, it's mildly amusing, but it's very rapidly like this is just a pain in the arse. At least these have a trough. Stuff doesn't tend to stay in the trough, but still. Don't know if that's going to help keep things a bit more under control or not. A little bit, kind of. Not sure I'm quite happy with it yet. Nope, that's worse. Stick with the catapulted out at extreme speed approach. Like the machine, yeah. Saw the cat move, but I didn't see where she went. Right. Oy. Not sure what to make of this whole thing. There she is. And that fluffy girl. It's not pulling a great deal of water, is it? It does a little bit when it needs it. But we've got absolutely tons down there. Seems to be pumping more in there than it's pulling out. Which is fine. Yeah, there's a little bit coming through there when it starts creating a new thing. Now it's done doing that. It's topping back up again. Now our system is working. I was going to say perfectly, but it's working. Let's just stop it working for now. Get this, sweetheart. Somebody wants some attention. All right. Excellent. So, in other news, we should now have plenty of resources to make another person with for the next time. I might do an extra one. Oh, there's a USB that's not connected to anything that she's found that apparently is her new favourite toy. I wonder what the noise was then. Right. Yeah, 3 batteries around, all of them fully charged. We're all good to go. So, next time, probably on my own time, I don't know, we'll see. I'll probably make one more human. Because this is apparently a human-free zone. Should have a human in it, but I got screwed over. Oh well. That one's empty. That one is occupied. It's the green light. Contains 1 test tube baby. Apparently only a life expectancy of 23 years, but, you know, maybe a bit more than I want to engage with. A lower life expectancy than your average rock star, that one. Alright. So next time, I'll figure that one annoying thing out. We'll go and check out Habitat Node, because there's supposed to be something going on there, I think. And probably create another human, and probably a little of both. I might go and get the human seed and stuff, get that rolling on my own time, rather than, assuming I get some time, spending ages waiting for it. But we shall see. Cool. So, let's just have a quick look at those patch notes again. Warehouse opens for business. A new hangar. Didn't spot that. Caves, habitat nodes, and secrets to discover. So habitat nodes should have been updated. And other things, but yeah. And then there's the forklift, which that was a whole thing, wasn't it? There's binoculars. There's supposed to be a telescope, but I didn't see one. There's night vision goggles, but they're stuck behind a quest that I can't find. Health injector. Yeah, we saw those. Glow sticks, we saw those. Basketball game, we saw. Horn with tunes. That's a bit weird. Move the anchor too close to the ship's wheel. What can you do? And then loads of other bits that I'm really not that bothered. Secret of Habitat nodes, one before me, Secret of the Warehouse. Well, we went to see Secret of the Warehouse, didn't get anywhere with that one. Secret of Habitat nodes, don't know. Haven't checked that yet. One before me, I think might relate to the night vision thing, but we'll have to see. Next time it'll be a jet ski, lightning rods, fishing with a net launcher and sonar, boat customizations, more weather variations, and other stuff besides. Directive, save humanity. Objective, master donk lift, that'll be the forklift, and compost waste and discover secrets. Yes. Well, we figured out the compost thing. I actually decided to engage with it. So yeah, we'll see what happens next time. I might jump back into this at the weekend, as yeah, I am getting to the point where I'm about ready to wrap this up, or more than ready to wrap this up. But I kind of want to do so in a sensible way. So yeah, I might do that at the weekend, but we'll see. Anyway, tomorrow, 76. We'll jump into Burning Springs again. We'll do some more challenges, and yeah, should be cool. And later in the week, I will be doing a camp build in Burning Springs. So that should be cool. Our first one. I had one idea in mind. I'm going to do something different now. We'll see what comes out from it. Yeah. A couple of maybes. Got to find a location, really, which probably means wandering the roads and finding somewhere that I'm not going to get jumped and that is reasonably flat by a road, what I have in mind. I think, maybe. But yeah, that's the plan tomorrow, and Thursday, Friday should be Fallout 4. Should be cool. Anyway, on that joyous note, it is way past chill out time, so I'm going to do that. So, thank you for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed. You know where the buttons are if you haven't already. Like, subs, notification bell, and keep up to date with all the going live and so on and so forth. Social media links down below for better notifications and me ranting about things like Larion's trailer being a crock of shite, which is my recent rant. And yeah, well, we'll dive back in tomorrow, which should be fun. Looking forward to Burning Springs, should be cool. A little bit of, I won't say fresh, but it seems like a weird way to describe Burning Springs given the nature of the place. But yeah, fresh content, should be cool. Anyway, and if you haven't, channel memberships down below as well. If you're interested in supporting the channel in that way, I very, very much appreciate it. Anyway, for now, have yourselves a good rest of your evening. Have a good day tomorrow. Look after yourselves. Stay safe. I will catch you around about 8 o'clock. Oh, my nose is tickling. Around about 8 o'clock tomorrow. So, until then, I'll see you next time. Now, Avex.
No.